And at the time, I think he like plugged in and waited for it to update. And he went to the bathroom, and the first thing I saw was like the search history. It was just like woman sucks man's dick or something. I was like, no.
Hey, yo, Spitty, what time is it?
And welcome everyone to another episode of
Dr. Lawyer Comedian.
I'm your host, Wyatt Figueredo.
I'm Luca Branches.
And hey guys, thank you so much for coming out. If you guys came to the last week's SF and LA shows.
Yeah, no, I mean, thank you so much. It was great. A lot of fun to see you guys. Few people told us that they watched the podcast, which it's just
that
so
was
cool
lit,
to see.
dude.
Yeah, I know.
If you guys are watching there, shout out to you. And even if you guys can't come to a live show, like we appreciate you guys watching this for real. We hope to keep doing it forever.
It's fun to see
Never take a week off.
Yeah, I know, literally. It's fun to see your voice change.
My voice change?
Yeah, it's like, hi guys, welcome to another.
You think it gets whiter?
Yeah, I think it gets whiter, and it gets like hi, I'm like a man.
I think
it's a little. That's exact. I think it's kind of I know, but
yeah, bro,
it's a little like that.
I think that I go into my like. You know when you're at the Cheesecake Factory and the waitress got your order a little wrong? Hi.
No.
So I was hoping there'd be ketchup.
Yeah, on this cheesecake.
I got the ketchup cheesecake. I'm so sorry, and there's no ketchup.
I know. No, I think you got. It's more like kind of douchey guy at the bar.
What?
A little bit. I don't know.
Look at your hair, dude. How the hell are you talking?
Yeah,
okay,
dude. Well, you didn't give me time to let it dry.
I gave you plenty of fucking. You knew this morning we were recording, bitch ass.
Yeah,
all right.
I got back. Okay, whatever.
Speaking of, so while
Wyatt's
we're driving down,
Why before this? We have to get into episode quick this time.
I think the views do better if we get into the episode quick.
Okay.
We spent a long time just
Yeah,
arguing about bullshit, but that's the fucking podcast. Well, we got into the conversation while we were driving down to LA and back. We were just talking about, this is gross, but
sex with kids.
What?
No, sex as kids. No,
wait.
No, I meant talking about sex when
with
you are
a random
a
kid.
Yes, with kids. No, because we're just talking about what
your ideas of what sex was when you were young.
Yeah, so basically it was me, Ruth, and Wyatt coming down, and so we were just kind of talking about like what is it like? What? Okay, it was What?
I just remember telling you the story, and a classmate who actually came to our SF show, he gave us another detail of this story. We were in 5th grade sex ed.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Abbott was teaching it, and there's this kid, Syed. I told you this story before, who every time they would say anything, like it could be like the man's balls, he would go,
yeah, I know.
And they're like, Syed, outside.
That's hilarious.
But Liam showed up at the San Francisco show, and he told us this detail. He said that Syed, apparently... He was like, I thought the baby come out the butt. And they're like, Syed, outside.
That's hilarious.
That's one of the ways we got into this.
It's funny, for my sex talk, actually, there was a kid sitting right in front of me, and he was facing away from the teacher. And they actually said, they're like, if you laugh, get all your giggles out before. I'm like, that's not how it works.
Oh, okay? Yeah, that's how laughing works.
Yeah, you didn't say vagina yet, okay?
It's like the guy who hiccups.
Yeah.
Okay, you can hiccup 12 times now, never again.
Never. Yeah, literally.
Wait, what?
That's not how it works. And then it's like sneeze right now, then inhale pollen and don't sneeze. Like,
yeah.
So.
All right, pee now, because that way the next 10 hours.
Okay, so the whole episode is just
us clarifying this concept. Everyone already
cough as much as possible, then choke on water right now. But, yeah. And so basically, this kid was sitting away from the teacher, so he couldn't see. He was like tears. And I was looking right at him with a dead face. And every time the teacher would say, I just see a tear roll down his eye.
Like from laughter.
Like from laughter. Like he was just, his face was fully red. And it's like, how? And then the teacher, if I snicker, the teacher's like, get the fuck out of the class. Like, what are you doing? Really?
But dude, if that kid was crying and he wasn't laughing, he was holding it in.
No, I mean, that is, maybe he was just sad learning about all just the ovaries. Dude,
he's just all right. Sorry.
Fun fact: the guy, Mr. Mortensen, I want to say, he
was my teacher too for a little bit.
He in middle school, it was in 5th grade when we had the sex talk. He didn't say vagina once during the sex talk.
Really?
Didn't say vagina. I was so confused. I thought the cum was...
Wait, what did he say instead?
He said ovaries a ton, but like nobody really understood.
So would he say penis? Like
he said like
no way. So he's like the penis goes into the ovaries.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. He didn't say vagina though. But I remember I think all little kids are pervs. Like, just the biggest pervs.
Oh, I agree with this.
No, like first graders. Like,
because it's like you're so curious about this part of the world that nobody gives you access to.
Well, no, I agree, but I remember I remember when I was in like 5th grade, maybe 5th grade or 6th grade, I was like sitting on the toilet just watching a music video by a rapper. And like just these like a ton of black ladies just shaking their ass in the camera. I was shitting my brains out. I don't know why. I just my like it was just making me like queasy. But I was actually liking it. I was like, man, this is really cool.
Wait, you were shitting your brains out?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like you're on the toilet?
Yeah, like taking a shit. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't know why that was my reaction to it.
What the hell?
Really weird, right?
Wait. So was this a common thing for you, or you just
no? This was like the first time I'd done it, and so that was my reaction.
So how did you find this video while you were shitting? You were watching YouTube while shitting.
No. I found the video. Then it made me need to take a shit. Yeah.
Do you think it has something to do with the subconscious being like, okay, look at all these butts?
No. I think I felt guilty, and that made me feel anxious, and then that made me need to shit really badly.
That is funny.
Yeah. No, but I wanted to talk about this because I remember being like really intrigued by the whole like whatever, right? All this sex, right? And it's so interesting when you're like, what? I think I must have been like 8 or 9 or something.
Okay.
And
so at your sexual peak.
Yes, of course, horniest peak. And what was I gonna say? I don't know how, but I watched something with Mom and they brought up like vaginas,
just
right?
the word, or like
like just
the concept.
The concept,
the platonic idea.
Yeah.
Le vagina.
And Mom, what is a vagina? But yeah, and so I remember like after watching that, I tried to coax Mom into telling me how to spell vagina so I could look it up on like my iPad right after, and just like
You couldn't like spell it? Like you
no, I didn't know
spelling?
how to spell it. I didn't know how to spell it, and so I kept being like, Mom, Mom, what was that word that they used for like?
Oh my God, it's funny because you know she's an adult. She's trying to avoid. She knows what you're going for, and she's trying to say the opposite.
And the funniest thing, I'm like in like 9 years old. I'm 9 years old. She knows I'm trying to lead into this.
I'm
not being slick about it at all, even though I think I'm like, she doesn't know a thing. like
hey,
everything's
Mom,
okay.
hey.
Yeah, I know.
So...
And so I asked her, I was like, so what do they call? And she was like, you mean like, and then she said some like random word for like, you know, like they tell kids like, oh, it's your chi or whatever, like some random shit, right? And then I was like, no, like what's the like real word? Like what's the conceptualization?
If I asked Albert Einstein, what would
what
he
is
say?
the medical term? Yeah, and the people listening to it are like, why did they just start laughing? They're so dumb. But
a coaster fell on me while we were talking about vaginas.
And so I was like, what's the medical term for it? And she told me it. I was like, how do you spell that? And then she told me, and I immediately scribbled in my Ninja Turtles notebook immediately. And then I looked it up later, of course, and on YouTube and shit, which is like.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm pretty sure boys like all over the country, all over the world, relate to this. But like we used to just get the dictionary in first grade and look up the word vagina.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah.
Dude.
I don't know why I was like,
I would do nothing. I was just like,
yeah, I know.
I was like forbidden knowledge.
Yeah, I know. The power.
I felt like Voldemort.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. I felt like Jesus on the Mount, just giving my sermon of what the definition of vagina is to like first graders.
I remember there was this kid when I was in first grade. We had like mixed classes. That was like the point of this school, Peninsula Montessori, where I went. Hey, our teacher, Miss Lynn, my teacher who actually taught this class that I'm talking about, came to our LA show.
Good to know she knows you're a perv now. Yeah, great.
All right, well, I don't think she listens to the podcast.
She doesn't listen.
Her whole family does, but she doesn't. And so
weird
there was
joke?
This kid, John Paul.
Weird random ass joke. I mean,
there was this kid, John Paul, who like, you know, he knew a little more. And he was like, oh, hey. You can't let Miss Lynn know, but there's this book. It's under the SSRs.
Yeah.
It's like a human anatomy book. And if you go, there's a page that I
I bookmarked.
Yeah, he's like,
with, like one of those
on
fucking
the low.
Scholastic book fair bookmarks, like with it, like, yeah.
It's just like a really bad bookmark. There's a whole
like
eraser in there.
There's like fur and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, I folded the page. There's some pretty interesting information on there. You might want to figure out. So I went like
two spies communicating. Yeah.
Yeah, literally. So I was like, made sure nobody. They thought like. one of the teachers must have seen
Yeah.
me because I was just going there getting a book to read. So I went and got the special forbidden knowledge book.
Yeah.
I opened it to the thing. There were really shitty like animated drawings of a naked boy and naked girl.
Yeah.
Just to show the like anatomy,
Yeah.
and then it would be like penis.
Yeah.
Testicle.
Yeah.
And the girl, it didn't show anything. It was just like a line
Yeah, I
down
know.
there. It was a line down there on the like vagina.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh!
Dan, that was gonna help. Yeah, I know. No, it's weird because to you it's the scariest knowledge. It's literally
What
the
if I get
dark
caught?
Yeah, I know. It's like this knowledge is corrupting my mind the second I look at it. Like it's terrifying. But then like
And in retrospect, you're like,
yeah, you're like
it's
okay, whatever.
all right. I mean, I don't blame this kid
Yeah,
for
I
wanting
know.
to know what vagina meant.
No, but like yeah. And as I want to see that like firsthand as an adult, just see a kid like look at a vagina, sprint away as fast as yeah. Because I do remember being like that age and being so scared that mom or dad would like find me like look out something wrong. And you're like,
yeah.
I'm fucked. Like I'm
All right, this story I've never told before. I hope mom and dad don't watch this, but honestly, I'm old enough now. It doesn't even matter. But so when I was in like 5th grade, dad had bought me for Christmas or something the new iPod Touch. Basically, because
nice. First thing I do, porn. Yeah.
also I enjoyed it. You know, I would go on it, and then one day, as I did every morning, literally, this is what I would do. Every morning I would wake up, I would go to Pokemon.com, see for any updates.
Oh, yeah,
No
yeah.
joke. No joke. That was my
Yeah.
life. So I woke up, I go PO, and I would go on so often, I'd just press PO enter, and it would go on there.
Yeah.
But I guess this day, I would type POK. So this time I would type PK. I forgot the O. And I went, and at the time, PK.com was a porn website.
Okay. Yeah.
So I saw this and was like, oh my God! And I X'd out. I like threw the thing there. I was like, and I'm like looking at like, will mom and dad see this?
No, I
and
know.
I went back to it and typed in PK.com again. And I just start looking at it. And at the time, you know, I didn't know what masturbating or any of that stuff was. So literally, I would just get hard and like scratch my nipple. That's all I would do.
So
It's so weird. Okay, and like I was a kid
I think
too.
I'd rather than walking on me jerking off than doing this. To
I
my
was a
nipple
tiny kid.
on
Okay,
my iPod
I was a
Touch.
kid. I was a kid. But so the thing is, like, you know, obviously now in retrospect,
Yeah.
I know there were videos on the site, but
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so
I
you're
just
just
was
looking
looking
at
at
the
the thumbnails.
Oh, yeah.
Literally the thumbnails, like, and
Dude.
some of the things I didn't even know they were dirty. Like at the time, like it was just 2 girls kissing, and I was like, is this like not?
Yeah.
Is this like that
This
bad?
is how babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And so anyways, after that happened, I was like, now I have to get rid of the evidence. So I
Yeah.
just like X'd out of it. I didn't know about search
That's funny.
history, right? And then dad was like, hey, Wyatt, you wanted this song, right? It was Fireflies by Owl City. So I still have a bad memory with this song. He's like, you want this song? Like, you would not believe your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
With 10 million
Yeah.
fireflies. So dad's like, you want that song? Come up here. He plugged, at the time, you had to plug the iPod Touch into his full thing. And at the time, I think he like plugged in and waited for it to update. And he went to the bathroom. And the first thing I saw was like the search history. I was just like, it was just like, like woman sucks man's dick or something. I was like, no. And so like literally I just exit out.
Yeah.
I exit. Dad came back. He's like, hey, we have to get you this. I don't want the song.
Yeah, I know. No, I was
like, I do not want the song. So what I did was I literally took the iPod Touch and I just hid it in my room. And like I kept it hidden for years. It's still hidden in my room.
That's funny. So I actually had a similar
At the time,
story.
I used to pray every night
I know.
that they would never find it.
Because it's so scary.
And I thought about the idea of like putting it in the trash so
But-
that the trash man
No,
takes it.
I don't know.
But
And it's
like,
you know, what
I
it's
felt
like-
too
it's
bad.
Like, it's just like you put in like paper towels and then duct tape it and then like just crush it up and then just even more sketch. But and you know, Dad's side, you just be like, oh, or like
No, you probably would
And
scold
then
me
he
at
would-
that time.
he would scold you,
me at
yeah.
that time. But it wouldn't be as bad. I thought my life would be over
Yeah, I
at the
know.
time. Literally, I thought like
But you know, he would think it was funny too. He would
in
scold you.
retrospect, especially.
No, and he would like tell his like friends and shit about that, and it would be funny. Cause I mean, I don't know if I'd scold my kid for doing it, but like
you'd
you
have
kinda
to. You'd have to.
But I can't be like, yeah, man, that's what's up. Like, dap up a 5th grader. But I actually have a story exactly like that, and it was
No, my son. What you want to do is you want to go on Reddit.
Yeah.
You can get a lot more specific.
Yeah, I mean, I have a story like that because it happened to me because you had just left for college. So
Oh,
this was
God.
around
Oh, God.
4th or 5th grade.
Okay.
And Wyatt and I used to watch Rick and Morty like every Sunday when it came out. But yeah, Rick and Morty. And I couldn't.
Shout out Connor for the T-shirt.
Yeah, I know. And I couldn't watch it because I just didn't know how to find it, right? Whenever we used to watch it. So Wyatt told me, he sent me the website to watch it on. And it was some like a piracy website.
Yeah, it was probably like 1, 2, 3 free movie or something.
Yeah. It was a shitty piracy website. And Wyatt was like, just don't click on anything on accident, all right? And I was like, yeah, I'm not stupid, right? So I go in there. First thing, I accidentally click on some like random site. Immediately, I was in 4th grade. Immediately, it's just two people just fucking the shit out of me. Just like going ham. And it was, do you know Rise of Kingdoms?
Yeah.
Or like, so it was that animation style too. And it was like his dick was bent and her like vagina was right there. It was like really gross and graphic. And it was on Mom's laptop. I was watching it.
The white one?
Yeah, the big white one. And so I had this pulled up. I almost like tears started rolling out. Like I was like, oh my god, right? And like and immediately you're hearing multiplies by a billion. Just where are they in the house? Okay, they're downstairs in the kitchen.
You become Daredevil.
Yeah. And so then I'm like, I immediately shut the laptop and I'm like, okay, only thing I do, I have to hide this for the rest of
most of my life.
It's Mom's laptop. She uses this daily.
That's funny.
So I hid it in my closet for about like 4. I think it. And
Parents, if you're watching this, any of your electronics go missing.
Yeah.
For real.
It was 6 months I hid it for, and Mom, because this was the time when it was slowly.
Is it Mom missing her AirPods right now?
And like. I was, oh my God. I hid it for 6 months. And 6 months later, because it was still on my mind, every day. So 6 months later, I go back and I just go through all the things because it has like a thing down there. So I just go through it all. And then it gets past and then I exit out. And I just feel this like the weight of the world lift off my shoulders. And then I just give the laptop in the bag and it's so much easier.
So funny.
But that's really how it is, man.
I remember like every so often. So where I hid it back when I was a kid was I had this bookshelf. Yeah. So like there'd be all the books in the row. So I would take some of the books out. I'd put the iPod Touch behind it and then put the books back. But one time I guess Mom was cleaning my show because like sometimes Mom would be like, hey, you want me to clean your room? No, I don't want you to clean my room.
I know. Mom, get the fuck out of my. That's the only way. Like I've done some bad. It's like no, Mom, I can clean my room actually today. Like.
Anyway, so it was in the bookshelf, and I guess one day Mom was like when I was at school, she was fixing up the bookshelf or something. She was like, oh yeah, I was having a perfectly good day. I came like, Mom, like, what do you have for me to eat? You know, as a kid, like, this is amazing. And then she's like, oh yeah, look what I found today in your room. And instantly, I felt like I was John Wayne Gacy, and they just found a corpse of a child in my basement.
Literally, yeah.
I was like,
the screen turns black and white. Yeah.
That's I felt like Light Yagami when he touches the death note again.
Yeah.
But
that's actually exactly what I thought too.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Shout out for the people. Wait. Oh, there was one more thing that I was trying to remember.
That is really scary though. Like,
about it. Yeah.
I mean,
I would already. Now I remember what it was. So in 5th grade, we had these people who would come to the DARE program.
Yeah.
They would come to tell you not to do drugs. But then, like, it was also, like, they would tell you about what the police do. They're like, yeah. So, like, basically, we have bots. We have bots going through people's search history. And if they find anything, we're alerted to it right away.
I know.
And we can come to their door. And I was literally like, they are coming for me.
Yeah, I know.
Like, the police are going to find this. And they're going to come and arrest me.
Well, that was what was scary. So, it was funny because I remember when I first started, right? I looked up like we all do.
Why are you acting like it's comedy? First started masturbating.
Yeah. No, because this is important. I was an amateur, right? I wasn't a connoisseur like I am now.
You, Luke.
Right? I'm joking, but what was I gonna say? What? Wait, you just said you were fucking okay. Whatever. But I remember because we all do this, right? We don't realize child porn is illegal when you're like 12, 13. So like you said you did this too.
Tangentially do.
Yeah, but you don't realize really.
But you don't realize that it's illegal for you because you're a kid.
So I looked up like 13-year-old girls naked, right?
Yeah.
And like child porn.
Last night?
Right?
Yeah,
last night. Yeah, obviously. And no, I looked at right.
That's how you find this podcast. Just search the podcast.
And I was like, doctor, lawyer, comedian. No. And then I saw
episode 45.
And then I saw like immediately alert, sir. Like, what's it called? Not like that, but like that. You know how they have that? It's like, if you see this, immediately alert the authorities. Like, and then it was like a ton of news articles.
That's
I was
terrifying.
like, oh my God. So I exited out. Then a few days later, I see this thing where like Apple can search your history for CP, and if they find it, they
Oh my
immediately
God.
alert. And I was like, man, dude.
Oh, that must have been why I was scared, because I definitely vividly remembering me being like 14. Like, why are all these like old girls?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I want to see girls my age naked.
I was like, bitch, this isn't really a schoolgirl. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I know what a schoolgirl looks like.
like,
Where are her braces? Huh? Those teeth
and
are
it's
too
hard
straight.
because you can't blame yourself as a child, because like
Yeah.
of course, and that's probably part of healthy development is to be into girls your age. But like,
yeah.
also you're like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
stop doing that.
No, I know. Dude, I used to even have like, I remember one day, I'd never, because this must have been like 4th grade, 5th grade. You guys, having older siblings, right? Ruth would watch like the show Glee with Dad.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you talked about that.
And like The Office and all that stuff. And so, have I talked about this before?
Glee, you did, not The Office.
No, and all these shows. And so I was always like, fuck, can I please watch it with you guys? And then they say like, no, it's not, like, you're not old enough, whatever. And so I had one day where I wrote down all the shows I wanted to watch. And I was like, fuck this whole day, I'm just going to do whatever I want, watch all these shows. I got through maybe like 2 minutes of an episode. Like, I chickened out. I was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm good. This is against the law. I felt horrible, man. It really is just insane amounts of guilt over nothing. And so it's fun to like analyze that nowadays too, see what really actually will affect your life and what won't, right? Because that shit won't really at all. But yeah, that was so fun, man. Really great. Do you have any other? Just
like the
do
way
you
that
want me to just pander? Yeah, no, like all this stuff, man. It's just really.
Wait, one thing I want to get back to is the analogy that we were talking about earlier.
Good.
It's like if somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I took 5 showers in a row. I don't have to shower for the rest of the week."
Yeah. Okay. When you got that? That's pretty good, actually. I like that. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. That's fun.
Oh god.
I'm trying to think now if more stories.
All right, guys, we'll go to an ad break real quick. All right, guys, we're gonna have a better ad read at some point. Here's the temporary one.
Bro.
We have a West Coast tour coming up, Luke.
We need a new one.
You don't like my old one?
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm gonna do the dream thing.
Yeah,
but
I know, okay.
all right, we got a West Coast tour coming up. We'd love to see you guys. Here are the tour dates. We have
gonna be pretty fun.
October 18th in Los Angeles. We're at the Kookaburra Lounge.
Jesus, stop sounding like an ad.
Oh my! It is an ad.
Yeah, but then don't like make it genuine.
All right, October 19th, the day after, we're in Los Angeles. We're in San Francisco at the Fate Collective.
Yep.
Then November 2nd, we are in Las Vegas at the Classic Jewel. Then the week after that, November 9th, we are in Seattle at the Seattle Public Theater. That venue is subject to change. And then
Nice.
November 10th, we are
Public
in
Theater.
Portland, at the Chapel Theater. If you guys want to get tickets, it's going to be in the notifications, or not notifications. It's going to be in the.
Nice.
I'm
No,
pretty
it's
drunk.
like 1 in the morning right now. I want to go
Yeah,
sleep,
literally.
bro.
It is in the description, and then it's also in the bio in any of our social media. So we would love to see you guys there.
Please
Seriously.
come out.
And you guys, since you're DLC viewers, you can use the code DOC, and it'll be a discount.
All caps, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
All right.
hope to see you there. It's
Now
gonna be
back to
fun.
the episode. Okay, guys, we're back, and since last time we did a not solo, but just us episode,
Yeah.
we foreshadowed a legendary story.
And then we did Connor episode and all that stuff.
And Ruth
so
episode, and
we'll have more guests on soon.
if
But
you guys like the guests, let us know, because we already recorded one, and then we're going to record some more.
yeah, I'll probably bring on a few more cousins and all that stuff. But yeah, so Wyatt.
The legendary story of Luke saying the N-word in front of 2 trans
I mean,
women.
yeah, to celebrate almost being a year, might as well tell the story, right? And
Okay.
I have another story we can tell in the 100th episode and all these
Oh, God.
different things. Yeah.
100. Wait. So,
If
is
it
this the
was-
one we want to talk about that one time? And you were like, no, you're never gonna get me to talk about that.
Yeah, I'll talk about that maybe on
On
the
the
100th
100th?
episode. Yeah, and that's only if it goes to 100. We'll see. It probably will.
We're fucking
hopefully.
halfway there,
But yeah, and then I have one for the 75th too. But
okay. What about 50th?
so
That's fucking
okay.
coming
Then
up.
do you want to save this story for the 50th?
No,
Okay,
no,
this
no.
is just the 50th. Whatever.
It's not.
And so basically, we had gone to this mic. So the whole story is I said the N-word at an open mic, right? At like on stage.
By accident.
By accident. No. You guys think. Yeah. Maybe that's how I let off. But I know, yeah, it was by accident, and so it was just a regular. I must have been like what, a year or two into stand up. No, like
You're fucking 3 years in now.
Okay,
It's
a year and a
recently.
half. A year and a half. Year and a half into
Was it
stand-up.
like this year or something? Is that
No,
what you're
no,
like
no,
looking
it
at me
was
like
like
that?
2 years ago.
Okay.
So yeah, probably a year and a half into stand up, and probably like 13 at the time, and. No, I know. I was like ending 13, probably about to be 14. And we
So
went
you went
to this.
Penelope's in Oakland.
Yeah, Penelope's in Oakland. Shout out the
Hayden Neal
show.
Grief.
Yeah, Hayden Grief Neal.
Grief Neal.
Nice. And so I went to Penelope's. There's a mic there, and it's usually really good, but today there was like, at the time there was only 3 people there, and it was just like this guy in the back, Hayden, and then 2 like ladies in the front, right? And so I'm like preparing, and I want to do this joke where it's basically
Oh God.
where it's like it's actually the white kid N-word joke. Me talking about white kids at my school who say the N-word.
Yeah.
And this was when it was really, really new, and I wanted to like say that sometimes you can just trick them into saying and then just get a free, a freebie right there,
Like what?
free video of that.
Like how?
Just, yeah.
No, I'm serious though. Like kind of like how, but don't say it.
And so like it's a pretty hack joke, but for the time I was just doing it, right? And so it's like when I say Vin, you say...
Are you doing the Bo Burnham joke? Yeah.
Yeah. So I was doing that at the time, and then I was like preparing, right? And I went up on stage, and I was like, man, I feel like, you can kind of coax them into saying it sometimes. These are stupid white kids. I was really shitting on them. I was like, they're dumb white kids. You can easily trick them into saying the N-word. It's like when I say Vin, you say, and then I said negar. I said negar. But then, but I have an audio.
Roll the
recording.
audio.
Yeah.
No,
No, I don't have an audio. I deleted it permanently.
I think I have it.
No, I deleted it from
I think
everything.
I have it, though.
I deleted it from everything. I remember.
I won't play it. No, matter
you
what.
asked me to send it, and I did not send it. I deleted it immediately. I remember. I swear I
Okay.
did it. But and then we took like a poll. A ton of people in our family listened to it, and everybody ruled I said the N-word. But it's like not really correct. But the
So
thing.
tell us about the 2 trans women in
So
the
the thing that makes the story.
I always say, the comedy equivalent of a nuclear
Yes.
bomb.
So the thing, after saying the N-word, a hush goes through the audience for some reason, right? And I look closely into the faces of the 2 audience members, and immediately I realize the first one is a trans woman. And I'm like, all right, that makes sense why she was so hesitant. And also because I just said the N-word, right? And, I get it. And then I look into the face of the other one, and she's also a trans lady. And so I was 2 for 2 on this. Pretty bad, honestly. And, so it was a white guy, 2 white trans ladies, and I just said the N-word, and it was like, I don't know why.
How did people react?
Yeah, and
how did they react?
I didn't get any fist bumps on the end of my set. I don't know why.
How did Mom react?
Mom was just like, it's fine, whatever. Mom, nah, I won't say. Yeah, but I didn't get any fist bumps, and some guy was like, it's all right, man, it doesn't matter. And I was like, oh, thanks,
That's
man.
not even that bad of a
Thanks,
story
man.
then, honestly.
Yeah, it isn't. I think the part that made it bad was you bringing it up at a party later, and then I had to show the recording to everyone.
That's what siblings are for.
What we
baby.
did was it was a
Siblings
thing.
are for.
We were at it was like a family gathering, and then I had to take people each into one room so they weren't biased.
No, okay. This is how it came up. I remember because there was the whole family there, and then I was there, and you were there, and I was like, "Hey guys, Luke said the N-word the other day at an open mic."
Yeah. And then I
Sorry.
had to take them each into one room, play the clip, and then I told them, okay, now you decide. I'll write it down, and then I wrote it down. Then everybody voted that, and then it was like inconclusive.
Inconclusive evidence. It's
Inconclusive.
like Donald Trump. He's like,
Yeah.
seems about tied to me.
Hey, you're getting a bit too
Seems
political.
about to tied.
Getting too political.
Oh,
I can't
Luke's
laugh at that.
triggered because people
No.
said his set last week. His sets were too
No,
political.
I don't really care.
He's triggered.
But yeah, I mean, pretty insane, man.
All right,
Pretty
guys.
insane.
Again, if you enjoyed this episode, remember to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, comment. We'd love to hear your comments.
Yeah,
if you're listening to
please.
this on Apple Music or Spotify, please remember to give us a 5-star rating and turn on notifications for the show. Follow the show. That's
Follow
what
the
I
show
wanted
on
to
all
say.
platforms.
Also-
Check out our new YouTube account.
Yes. If you guys haven't seen, we updated what was formerly the Wyatt Figurator
Wait, they're
YouTube.
watching it on this.
To now you can see it is below. Wait, I'm on the right side, so I think it's here. It says Wyatt Figueredo and Luca
You're
Branches.
just pointing at like some random Mr. Beast video. Right here, actually, yeah.
It's by Feastables.
Yeah.
Here.
No, Wyatt Figueredo and Luca Branches. So subscribe to it. We're gonna be posting our like stand-up sets, hopefully more than once a week.
Oh, I no.
Longer
We're gonna do sets once a week now.
Yeah.
On there.
So
we put out a set of Luke's and it's doing
clips.
well.
Yeah. And
So
a ton
you
of
guys can
clips
go watch
too,
out.
So
We
check
just
it out.
released a 6-minute set Luke did opening for Samuel Bate at Cobb's. Anyways, thank you guys again for watching
See you
the
next
show.
time.
24 hours to live, man, need a young mates. 24 seconds on the clock, I hit the pump fake.
24 on my back. One day I was 8, looking down from the top. Yeah, it was fake.